Good afternoon, fourth graders. This is Mr. Mask, and if we would have been at school and having your final award ceremony here at school, I would have ended that ceremony with what I call the principal's final message of the year. And I like to do that with a story. So I'm going to tell you a story, just like it was the end of your regular awards here at fourth grade. Something for you to think about over the summer to get your mind ready for next year in fifth grade. I'm going to tell you a story about a farmer and the donkey and the well. It's a parable. One day, a farmer's donkey fell into an old abandoned well on his property. And he heard the animal crying, and he went out and he looked in the well and thought about, how am I going to get him out of this well? I don't know what to do. And he thought about it, and he couldn't come up with any ideas. So he decided that the donkey was old and injured, and the well was old and dangerous. So he was just going to call some friends over, and they would fill in the well and solve both those problems with one solution. And so he called his neighbors, and they came over and they got shovels and they started shoveling dirt into the well. And at first, the donkey started crying and braying horribly because he knew what was happening. And they kept shoveling and shoveling. And pretty soon, the farmer noticed that there were happy sounds coming out of the hole. And they shoveled for a little bit more, and the farmer couldn't stand it anymore. And he leaned over to look down in the hole. And to his amazement, as the dirt was hitting the donkey on the back, he was shaking the dirt off and stepping up. And he would shake the dirt off and step up. And pretty soon they filled the hole up. They kept shoveling, and the donkey kept shaking and stepping up and shaking and stepping up. And finally the dirt reached the top of the well, and the donkey hopped off and ran away happily. And the moral of the story is that life is going to throw dirt on you, all kinds of dirt. And the only way for us to get out of the deepest wells in our life is to shake that dirt off and step up. What happens to us isn't nearly as important as how we react to it. So, 5 little lessons and 5 things to think about from Mr. Mask for a happy life. Free your heart from hate. Forgive people. Number 2, expect less of others and more from yourself. 3, love and be loved. Cherish your relationships. Never let your pursuit of success be an excuse to lose your relationship with your loved ones. We're not meant to be alone. We're meant to be with each other. Most of your happiness in your life is going to depend on your love relationships. 4, don't harm others. Don't be a bully. It poisons the well that everyone has to drink from. Happiness is compounded or it's depleted by our actions. And few actions are worse for depleting our happiness than hurting other people. And 5, attitude is everything. A cloud can drift in front of the sun, but it cannot defeat its light. Boys and girls, I hope you have a great summer. I hope you'll think about these things and spend your summer happy and looking forward to a great 5th grade year at Van Story. We miss you, and hope you know that we are missing a part of us when you're not here. Our hearts are empty because we don't see your joy and your smiling, happy faces every day. And we've lost something too, and we can't wait for you to get back to school so we can see you again. Have a great summer, and we miss you. Bye-bye.